Morning, welcome to the channel and once again to the Lake District. And this morning we've set off a bit later because it's only a short walk, it's only about 5.5 miles. We're parked in Seathwaite and it's absolutely heaving already. It's about 9:30, 9:45. I knew it'd be busy getting here at this time. I mean, it's midweek but it's Easter holidays and it's a glorious day, absolutely stunning. So today we're going to head off over Base Brown, Green Gable and Great Gable. So we're going to climb up by Tower Milk Gill and then we're going to go up to Hanging Stone and then Base Brown and then from Green Gable, Windy Gap, up Great Gable and then down to Stockley Bridge and back down the valley. So let's have a quick look at the route. We've arrived at this bit that's a bit scrambly and last time I was up here, my last dog, she had trouble getting up here. Charlie seems to be breezing it. There he goes. Right, I'm going to put you away because I need my hands. Just about at the top of Tower Milk Gill. Thought we'd take a little detour to show you this waterfall. Glorious morning. The far distance views are a bit hazy, but it's nice and sunny. There's a few people coming up this path as well. Charlie, up this way. There's a few people coming up this path. But hopefully when we branch off to go up to, what's it called? Not Balancing Rock, is it? What's it called? So much stone, isn't it? Hanging Stone, that's it. Once we leave the main path to go up there, I think we should leave the people there. I mean, it's not that busy. So, we'll carry on. Well, we've left the main path, and there doesn't seem to be much signs of a route along here. And we've got to get up there somehow, I think. I mean, it is a route that's used, so hopefully there should be a bit of a path to follow. Charlie's loving it. Oh, to have his energy. Oh, I don't know if you've watched the last video. That was 14 miles and we did Pillar. Well, that was only 2 days ago. And I was out on my bike day before that as well. Oh, I can see the hanging stone is just kind of there. Right. So, yeah, my legs are crying out for a rest. Fortunately, next 2 days there's rain forecast, so might be sat at home with my feet up for a bit. Oh, right, we'll carry on. Oh well, that turned out to be a bit more difficult than I was expecting. I came up here, sort of straight up, which turned into quite a bit of a scramble. And we got to this point. If we'd have gone on a bit further, the blooming path comes round here, doesn't it? You can just see it down there. Anyway, we're up. No major disasters. So let's go and have a look at this hanging stone. So as you can see, we've arrived at the hanging stone. We actually went past it up there. We've come back down to it. And a stunning view. I'll take some photos. Right, we're going to sit down here and have a coffee. Nice and shaded. Get Charlie a drink. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, we'll see you in a bit. We're on our way up to the summit of Base Brown now. There's a couple of fighter planes buzzing around. Spectacular to watch, but they're absolutely terrifying Charlie. So I'll have to keep an eye on him. But he tends to run when he gets scared. I'll keep a close eye on him. Oh, we've got spectacular views. See over my shoulder right over to the northern fells. It's glorious. They will carry on up here and hopefully them planes they've been round twice. Hopefully that'll be it. So I'll see you in a bit. We've just come over the summit of Base Brown and great views all around. I've taken some photos. I'll put them on already. And it's nice and quiet now. No planes to annoy Charlie. It's a bit breezy. It's got a bit of a chill to it as that wind as well. The forecast this morning pushed the wind to be up to gusts up to 30 miles an hour, I think, with a wind chill of -4. But it's nowhere near like that at the moment. Quite pleasant. I might have to put my jacket back on again soon now. So we're going to head off down into the coal between Base Brown and Green Gable, over Green Gable and up to Great Gable, and down to Syed Tarn from there. And there looks to be a few people on top of Great Gable at the moment. It's a nice day. We'll carry on. See you in a bit. Making our way up Green Gable. Up today, it's a bit stony, wide and eroded, this path. Obviously well used. I've been down this way before. And wind's picking up and it's getting chilly now. I think Windy Gap will be living up to its name today. I remember the first time I was there, it was in winter, plenty of years ago, and you could hardly stand up. Me and my mate, we'd come up from Wasdale Head, up there and Slack, and we were waist deep in snow in places coming up there and Slack. No chance of that today. Oh no, we're not going down that way. So yeah, I'll put a photograph up there, looking down Ennerdale from Windy Gap that first time. Right, we're stunning. Right, onwards and upwards. We're making our way up Great Gable now, and that's looking down Ayr and Slack to Styhead Tarn. You can see right over to the Langdales as well. I'll put a picture on here of the last time we came up Ayr and Slack, when we had the wintry view down Ennerdale from Windy Gap. It was a right day out, was that? My mate, when we got back, we were staying at Bridge Inn at Sutton Bridge. When we got back, my mate said, thought I was going to die out there today. I mean, to be fair, it was before we both got our full winter gear, and we shouldn't really have been out in it, to be honest. But we got back safely. Right, so, up here. Oh, Charlie puts me to shame, he really does. Right, we'll see you in a bit. We're nearing the summit. Great Gable. Ooh, God. And I nearly didn't make it then. And there's a few people up there, so I won't do any filming up there. Quick photo for Charlie. And then we'll start to head back down and find somewhere for lunch. I'll take some photos when we get to the top. There you can see the hills. So we'll see you in a bit. Come here, Charlie. Well, that was a nightmare. We got onto the top of Great Gable and everybody else left. We had a place to ourselves. Oh, crikey. So I was just getting set up to have lunch and a chat. And then the crowds descended on us. Most of them with the everybody listen to me voice as well. So we had our lunch as quick as we could, and we're on our way down now. It's starting to come in a bit hazy. That was forecast, but still got decent views. I took some photos from the top of Great Gable. I'll put them on. See all the rounders from there. But, yeah, it's grand, really. Coming in a bit chilly with that haze. Anyway, we'll work our way down here. Probably see you when we get down to Styhead. Bye for now. we've left the crowds behind now. Nice and quiet coming down here, apart from the blooming. And planes are back, terrifying Charlie. But hopefully they've gone again now. I think we didn't actually see them, but I think they actually flew right round Great Gable. But yeah, I think they've gone. We've got a lovely view straight in front of us over to Sprinkling Tarn, Great End, which was my last Wainwright. Had a great end on Great End. And I'll just show you. I'll flip the camera around and show you. I had a bit of a nightmare day then actually. I thought I was going to have to abort. I'll just flip the camera around and show you. So I'd come up over Seathwaite Fell. I came to Sprinkling Tarn, and I was intending to go up there. I think it's called the Band. Well, it was winter. It was icy, snow, and when we got to where this path is supposed to start, I just couldn't see any signs of a path. So we were somewhere around top of the Gill. So we came all the way around back to Sprinkling Tarn, over there, and then back up the other side of Great End. So that was a bit of a nightmare. Right, we'll carry on slithering our way down here. It's like scree running in places. So we'll see in a bit. Lovely view looking up to Scarfell Pike, Scarfell, Great End, and then down there to Dyed Tarn and over Seathwaite Fell, and you can just see the Langdales sticking up. Once we get down to the Tarn, there it's pretty easy going from there all the way down. We're not going to go down the path that goes down, I think it's Taylorforth Gill. We're going to cross over the beck and just follow Grange Gill, I think it is, back to Seathwaite. Well, we're down at the Dyed stretcher box. You can see over my shoulder there, Lingmel, Piers Gill, looking menacing. Oh, and I'm glad to be down, to be honest. A weekend of cycling and 14-mile walk up Pillar on Sunday, and now it's only Tuesday. Only a short walk, it's only about 5.5 miles in total. I think I'm looking forward to 2 days of rain, staying with my feet up. Charlie might not be too happy about that. So we'll get down to Dyed Tarn. No doubt Charlie will want to play in there. We'll see in a bit. I had a drop of coffee left, so we stopped by Dyed Tarn. Charlie had a bit of a paddle and a swim. The noise of his barking echoing off the crags. You can see behind me there, over my shoulder, Aaron Slack, which leads up to the Windy Gap. And I said earlier that was a nightmare the first time I went up there with snow. Right, more crowds on the way, so I'll catch you in a bit. We're almost down at Stockley Beck, and it's lovely now. Not too hot, not too cold, not too crowded. Good views. See behind me there, looking right down over Seathwaite. Glorious. There's a family just coming up there. I've tried to get away from them. I just can't lose them. So we'll carry on down and join the main, Scarfell Pike track at Stockley Bridge. Cheers, mate. Well, here we are at Stockley Bridge. And it's a glorious afternoon now. Absolutely beautiful. Might have to take the coat off again. Thighs are aching now. Glad to get back to that car. And obviously glad to get back to the fridge at home. So not too far now. And we'll carry on and we'll see you later. We've only 3/4 of a mile left now. So I'm going to sign off. Take up Barnet. Hey, it's been a good day. All in all, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The only downside was the annoying crowds on the top of Great Gable, engaged in their who can be the loudest and most annoying competition. Just don't get some people. Anyway, glorious now. Sun's out. Wind's dropped. So yeah, we've enjoyed it. Hope you have. If you have, please do the usual. The liking, subscribing, ringing that notification bell, sharing, commenting, all that malarkey. And hopefully, see you on the next one. Ciao!